I said 5 cars. Let's go through the lineup for this heat race tonight. On the pole, on the inside, driving the number 18, Ans Brothers Motorsports and leisure stuff and whatever else they do there, because man, they do a lot of great stuff. If you've never been down there, they sell trailers, they sell a ton of stuff. Ans Brothers, it's the number 18 car of Dustin Ans. On his outside, driving the number 13, it's the black truck with nothing on it. It's Ryan Hamilton. Row number 2, driving the 11 JR. You've heard this name before if you listen to the street stock class. It is Shane Holden. He has moved up firmly into the truck class for this year. We're going to see a lot of him, I'm sure. On his outside, driving the number 5K, it is Bill Klim. And in row number 3, I call him Mr. Excitement. If you watch the inside track, he provided a little bit of that. He's driving the 73P. It's Rennie Paluco. And Como is looking them over. It looks like we are going to go to green on this one. And we are going green. Dustin Ans firmly in the lead in this one, followed by Shane Holden. And Rennie Paluco making his way up the track. He's currently now in 3rd, jumped up a couple spots as we round turn 4 and make one lap into the record book. It's Ans, followed by Holden, Paluco, and the fight now is for 4th spot. It's the number 5K of Bill Klim and the number 13 of Ryan Hamilton. These trucks are spreading out pretty quickly here in this race. The 5K car of Bill Klim having a little problem on the backstretch. He corrects himself and he's still holding on to 4th spot. Dustin Ans with quite a comfortable lead in this one. Shane Holden driving the 11 JR, turning into turn 3 right now, followed by Paluco, Bill Klim, and Ryan Hamilton in 5th spot. Your leader in this one, Dustin Ans, driving the 18. Oh, we've got a spin out on turn number 4. Rennie Paluco. Oh, he's got a little bit of problem there. The metal hitting the tire. We've got a yellow flag, and we're going to have a bit of a holdup in this one. Rennie Paluco trying to get himself out of the mud there. That'll shake things up here in our lineup for tonight. So the guy sitting in 3rd, he's going to probably find himself off the track in this one.
Actually, no, the wrecker is heading over there, and they can't pick these things up as easy as you may think from the front and the back because bodies are all plastic or aluminum. That means plastic both front and rear. And the roll bar with their cage and frame go into the front of the frame rails.
And a bit of a delay on this one. Rennie Paluco, of course, spinning out on turn number 4. Was sitting in 3rd spot, now finds himself in 5th in this one. And it looks like we need the tow trucks to get him out. And our current leaderboard in this race, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, 5 cars right now. That's about to change because, of course, Rennie Paluco won't be sitting in 3rd spot. He is going to be moving to the back of the field because of the yellow flag. Dustin Ans currently sitting in 1st, number 18, followed by the 11 JR of Shane Holden. Now, you can also see the lap times in this one. These guys are moving quite fast at times.
So, now we have that two-seater ride coming up here. When
Randy Paluco, of course, having a little bit of problems here. They're trying to find a way to get him out. And poor Darren Palin trying to keep the race tonight nice and smooth. And only a couple classes in, and we got our first tow truck incident. Fastest lap in this one is going to 18 of Dustin Enns, 21.182 seconds to get around the track. Interesting fact, when we take a look at some of the other classes tonight, we'll take a look at how the Leighton models stack up, and of course the modifieds, very fast cars. And of course, we don't have the Lightning Sprints here tonight, but they can do some pretty good times themselves. And you're really in for a treat when the NOSA Sprint cars come, because man, can they hustle around this track. So that'll be fun to watch as well. So if you've never watched any of our broadcasts before, we have a crew of several camera operators and a crew inside of our mobile trailer that put on a show like this. Without their hard work and help, we couldn't get this stuff done. And a special thank you goes out to Noel Smith. Marshall Mays, who's in the truck tonight, providing you all those great graphics and replays. There's Bryce Stevenson on camera, along with Clifford J. Simpson. And that's about it. Oh, I've just been corrected. There's one other person. Jordan Mack is also on camera tonight. Sorry, Jordan. He's a rookie on our crew, learning the ropes. So if some of the camera shots are a little bit off, I will send you his personal email. You guys can talk to him. So this is actually the third week of racing, or was supposed to be the third week of racing here at Red River Coop Speedway, but of course, due to track conditions over the last few weeks, drivers could not get onto the track. Blair Bodley, of course, working hard over the last few months to get the track prepared and ready, and Mother Nature likes to throw a curveball every once in a while, and she did in this case. Late spring coming here at Manitoba, and of course they couldn't get the track dry enough and drivable enough in time for the drivers. One thing Blair did mention to me in some pre-meetings and we were talking about, he said we could always go. That's the one thing, but do drivers want to be driving and carrying around 500 pounds of mud? Obviously not. That's a lot of damage to the car, and it's a lot of work on the car in terms of how much more the engine has to work when you're carrying around all that extra weight. So it's a move to make sure that drivers are having the best opportunity possible to drive without doing any damage to their vehicles, because as you can see, this is not a cheap sport. All right. Looks like he's going to give them one more lap. Como giving them the green flag after this one. And here's how it shakes down. We've got 4 cars left in this heat here of the Super Trucks. Starting us off, it will be the number 18 car of Dustin Enns. On his heels, driving the 11 JR, it is Shane Holden. He started the race in 3rd spot. Let's see if he can make his way up to 1st. In 3rd spot, driving the 5K, it is Bill Klim. And on the back end of the stretch, it is the number 13 car. It is Ryan Hambleton. With the cars nice and close, this is an opportunity with only 4 laps to go for 1st and 4th to jockey for a different position. Let's see if we can see that happen here in this Super Truck race. The 11 JR trying on the inside, but it's the 18 car of Dustin Enns. Whoa, the 11 goes off the track on the back stretch, loses control, and that's the opportunity for Dustin Enns as he quickly jumps out. But he seems to be having a little problem holding it into the corners, and guess what? The 11 GR finds his way back in there, and he's catching up. Bill Klim still sitting in 3rd spot, followed by Hamilton in 4th. Enns on the back stretch, going around turn 3, finishing up with 3 laps to go as they move towards 2 laps. Oh, look at this. It's the 11 JR sneaking on the inside. He's catching up. Shane Holden trying to find his way in there. Randy Palugo's misfortunes could be good news for the 11 JR if he can just find that throttle and get around the 18 at the right moment. We've got 1 lap to go in this first heat race of the Super Trucks. The 18, Dustin Enns in the lead, followed by the number 11 JR of Shane Holden. 5K of Bill Klim, he's pretty far back there, sitting in 3rd spot. Our leaders going around turn 3, moving around to turn 4. And here we go, your winner in the first heat truck race. Super truck race, I should say, in heats. It's the number 18 of Dustin Enns. In second spot, it was the 11 JR of Shane Holden, followed by third spot, Bill Klim with the 5K. And in fourth, we've got the 13 of Ryan Hambleton. All 4 cars will cross the weigh station in this one.
They are the Superstock cars run a cast iron intake. These drivers in the truck class are allowed to run a high-rise aluminum intake, but still use a 2-barrel carburetor. All right, heat number 2 is rolling out of the staging area. As we get ready to go, it's the number 22 on the pole. This is Dan Picton driving the 22 truck. To his outside, the 04, sponsored by GW Transmission. This is Wayne Grosky. Inside row 2, the Dynasty Bathroom.
All right, you guys, we are going to the second heat of the Super Trucks. 5 cars in this one. We will start off with Dan Picton with the number 22 car. He is on the inside of row 1. On row 1's outside, it's the 4 car of Wayne Grosky. Our track champion from last year, and a guy that was almost impossible to beat. Only a few times last year did he lose here at Red River Coop Speedway. It is the number 2 of Jamie Vernos. On his outside, driving the number 67 car, it is Mark Zondag. And in the third row, driving the number 46, it's Greg Groenheid. 5 cars in this truck race, and we are going right away. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready and start your engines. We are going truck racing. Here we go. Grosky jumps out to the early lead, slips right by Picton. And on the inside, it's the number 2 Dynasty truck of Jamie Vernos. He's already in second, looking for first, and he's hit the throttle. Look at him go. Jamie Vernos going into turn 3. Are we going to see a repeat of last year where it was the Jamie Vernos show? Not if Grosky has something to say about it. He goes wide on this one. Is that the opportunity for Jamie Vernos? Grosky is now in second space. We got Vernos now in first. Oh, we got a truck going into the inside. It's the number 67 truck of Mark Zondag. He's having problems, and so does the number 46 of Greg Groenheid. Both of them having problems on turn 3 and 4. And the 67 truck gets moving. The 46 truck is just sitting there. No flag. We're still going racing, ladies and gentlemen. The number 2 of Jamie Vernos still in your lead. He's going to lap the 67 truck here. And we've only seen a couple of laps so far in this race. But 5 car lengths behind him, it's the number 4 car of Wayne Grosky. Grosky goes to the inside, trying to catch up a little ground on Jamie Vernos. All 5 trucks now back in action. Groenheid's got some laps to make up here in this one. And the 67 is about to get lapped for the first time. That was a common occurrence last year by Jamie Vernos. He whips by the 67 of Mark Zondag. And we've got lap traffic, ladies and gentlemen. That can make things interesting. Jamie Vernos, 2 laps to go. He's your current leader in this Super Truck race, heat number 2. Grosky's in second. Oh, he's off the track. He gets lapped by the number 22 truck of Dan Picton. Picton now is sitting in second spot as Jamie Vernos is going across the 4th corner and across the line. He's got 1 left to go in this heat race. Your leader, Vernos, followed by Picton. 3rd spot, it's Wayne Grosky driving the 04. Then I guess it's Mark Zondag driving the 67 and Groenheid with the 46. And your winner, it was common last time, it's common again. Jamie Vernos with the heat win. Picton finishing second, followed by Wayne Grosky finishing third. Tough break him on the backstretch. And that puts a close to the third class we've seen here tonight at Red River Coop Speedway. It's only 8 o'clock. We've got a lot of racing left to go tonight. Of course, 5 features we're going to see tonight if weather permits. We are now moving over to the modified class.
We have a couple of bins of recyclable items. We're going to give these contestants 10 seconds to get them into the Recycle Everywhere bin. And of course, the winner gets a great prize from Recycle Everywhere. What's your name?
Barry.
All right, Barry, you ready for this one?
Yep.
10 seconds of insane action.
Okay, let's do this.
All right. And what's your name, sir?